Hi folks, this is Vicki at patternprincess.com. Today I want to show you how to add this little poof pom-pom onto the end of this scarf I made. And it's just right onto the very end of it. And this is a nice size scarf. Okay, and all you're going to need is the kind that I use is the kind that has a little push pin here, the snap. And so all we have to do is sew this on, and then this will snap. But the nice part is I got these in different colored bags. So especially like with this white scarf, you could put pink on, blue on, yellow, whatever colors you want. You could switch out this scarf. It would look really nice. So you could switch them out with your outfits if you wanted to. Anyways, we're gonna sew that on. And I have my regular yarn needle here. And then I have one that's just a little bit smaller here because I have to be able to get it through these little holes in this snap. And sometimes if I have it turned this way versus with the hole, because the hole is oblong, it won't go through. So I have to like twist it sometimes to get it through. And it's still a tight getting through because I have my yarn I'm bringing through, and of course my scissors I need. Now I've already done the other side of this. Okay, and I've gathered the yarn first, and then I folded it in half. So I have a nice little platform to put the snap on the end. Okay, so this is how it looks. And then I just snap this in. Sure, I make it look easy. There we go. Now, I'm going to do this on the other side, but I'm going to roll this scarf like this. So I make sure that I know, because I'm working in a little bit smaller space here, I don't want to like twist my scarf and then have the pom end up on the wrong side with the folded fabric, or I should say the folded scarf here. I just want to double check what I'm doing. Okay, so now what I do is I have my beginning yarn. When I made this scarf, this is where I take that back, is where, yes, this is where I started. The other side is where I ended. So I left my yarn long where I started and my yarn long where I ended, because then I can use my yarn to sew this together and then sew on the pom. Now you could absolutely make your own pom to go on top of this. That works too. I have found, even though I have a pom-pom maker, that they still have a tendency to pull out. It makes me absolutely crazy. So anyway, so I'm just going to weave through the ends here. So right here's kind of like a bigger opening. Here's an opening. So I kind of just weave through some of the bigger openings. There we go. And then I'm just going to continue doing this all the way to the other side. It doesn't take too long to do this, really. And actually this scarf that I'm doing now, it took me one day to make, but it was all day. I'm just gonna, to be fair, it was all day. Now I'm just gonna double check one more time because I have a tendency to, you know, be talking and mess it up. Okay, so I'm just gonna give this a tug. We're gonna snug this up. All right, so I've snugged it up, and I'm just gonna come across, and before I put the snap on, I'm going to weave back and forth. I'm just going to sew back and forth, just making sure I pick up stitches on either side. Okay, and it doesn't have to be anything fancy, anything exact. You don't have to go through a special front loop or back loop, because all of this is going to be covered up by that pom-pom anyway. And so I like to go back and forth. If you know me, I like to be sure rather than not that something's not going to come apart. Okay, so now I've gotten to the other end, gone down, gone back. Now I'm just going to go work back to the middle. Okay, and so now we'll go this stitch yet for the middle. All right, I'm going to take this hook out, okay, because that'll never fit in those little holes. Okay, now to get this in the smaller one and even the other one, I twist this up, mash it with my finger, get it real close to the opening, and then, well, we're going to see if I'm going to get it through. Yep, I got it through. How about that? All right. So I'm ready to sew my snap on right here. Now, don't sew it with this side up. You sew it with this side down, with this pokey side down, because the pokey side is on here, on this pom-pom poof. It's here. So what you need to be able to snap it together, and this is how you snap it together. And did I sew it on once the other way? Yes, I did. Did I have to cut it out? Yes, I did. So sew it with this part here down. I shouldn't tell you all my secrets, all my things I do wrong. But if it helps you, know that, you know what, everybody's human. We all mess it up. Okay. So now I've come up one side. Did you see how I just brought my yarn through one of the sides? And I'm just kind of centering it kind of sort of on here. And now I'm just going to go down this hole and then try and come up this next hole. And you kind of guess at where the holes are from underneath. I'm going to go down this hole. Now, you could just do once. See, now I got to twist. I'm going to have to twist my hook. See that? It came through. I don't really need anything more with more strength than this. I could go through again and come up this side again and go down this side and then do just like I did, come up underneath and go down underneath. Or I could even come up this side and go down, do one on each. I'll show you. I could even do that. I came up here and go down here, but you wouldn't have to. I mean, that's really extra secure. So I'll do this one too, and I'm going to have to twist this to get it through. There we go. We got it. There. How's that? Now all four have one on, but you don't need to. Now, in order to finish this off, I'm going to bring my yarn back up through, and now I'm just going to work it around underneath. Underneath this, just sewing it in, just like you would sew in your yarns, you know, back and forth when you finish a project. I'm just going to do that, making sure I sew in between stuff a couple times here. And it's really nice and snug. Okay, I'm going to pull that out. Cut off my yarn. And yes, I left a little bit of tail there. We don't need to worry about that too much. And I'm going to snap my end on. I just got to line it up and snap it on. Now, you see how this isn't very poofy? All you need to do is, I made another one here. And this one here, I used a hairdryer on. So you see how poofy they are? You just take a hairdryer and you just don't get it real close. But the hairdryer helps you poof it up. And this is one I made, obviously, in gold yarn. And then this is one with my two little poofs on the end I made in white. And I purposely did it in white because I really wanted this to be a versatile pattern on this one here, so that you could change out your colors if you want to change them out for the outfit, or you know, maybe somebody's favorite color if you're making it as a gift. So I'm going to poof these out with a hairdryer, and this is all ready to go. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And you can see the pattern for this scarf on the website too. Take care.